In this video, we discuss navigating the pages and sections of your downloadable book. Before we get started, please make sure that you have the most updated version of the free Adobe Reader software for either PC or Mac. Go to www.adobe.com and look around for the link that says Adobe Reader or Get Adobe Reader. Okay, now that you have the updated version of Adobe Reader, open that, and in the upper left-hand corner, click File, Open, and open the file for your downloaded book. In this case, we're looking at the It's All Right Here Life and Affairs Organizer. You may have another one of our books, but they will all function in the same way. First, on the left-hand side is a flyout with the heading Bookmarks. I'm going to move my mouse downward. Each one of these bookmarks represents a different section of the book. When it's highlighted with the mouse, you'll see that it's underlined. I'm going to click on that, and it brings us to that page. So I've got my mouse in the bookmark section again. I'm going downward. I'm going to emergency planning. So it's underlined when it's highlighted. I'm going to click on it, and we're on the emergency planning page. If I want to make this page a little bit larger, I can go up here to the top, and I've got these plus signs and these minus signs, and I can get it just the right way. I'm going to go back to the bookmark section and click Information About You. And you'll see that there's this bluish field highlight. Each one of these represents a space throughout the entire book in which you can enter your information and decisions. I'm going to click on this, and I will type in my name. And you'll see it is in a different font, and it is in blue type. It will be very easy for you to go through and identify what information a user has entered as opposed to what is the basic text of the book. Well, that might be a little bit difficult if all these fields are highlighted in blue. Well, what we can do is go all the way up here to the upper right-hand corner and click this toggle button and unhighlight the fields. I'm going to go back down with my mouse, and we'll see I'm under address now. I can still type something in if I want to. And I know each one of these, logically, anywhere you'd think, boy, there probably is a field there. There is. We've worked hard to get this right, and I hope we haven't made any mistakes. If I finish one field, I can move my mouse and click and go to the next field, or I'll type something in there. I'll hit Tab, and I move to the next field, and Tab, and I move to the next field, and Tab, and I move to the next field. If I hit Enter, I create a new line in that same field. I'm going to go all the way over here to the left-hand side under Bookmarks again, and I'm going to click Table of Contents. And that brings us, miraculously, to the Table of Contents. Of course, this is the backbone or structure of the book, and I'm going to scroll down a few pages, and you can see all the major topics are covered in bold, and all the subtopics are covered in unbolded text. If I highlight, in this case I'm highlighting flowers, what sort of flowers would somebody like for their final arrangements, I can click on that, and it brings us to that section of the page under final arrangements. What are your preferences regarding flowers? And so on. You type in your information. I can click that box. I can type in my notes. If I'd rather deal with highlighted fields, I know I can click that, and the fields are highlighted. And I can also click them and take them off. Okay, in the upper right-hand corner, we have a search box. I'm going to type in Post Office Box and hit Enter, and that brings us to the next instance of the term Post Office Box. You can do that for any term in the book. Type in Index, and that brings us to the book's index, starting on page 271. Okay, that is navigation of your downloadable book. If you have any questions, please go to www.affairsorganizer.com, use the contact link, and send us an email, use the contact form, or use the telephone number provided. Thanks for watching.